talk about our Become a Capper contest, which will be running December 1st through December 31st, 2021. So December 1st, good. This is the best time of year for sports. We don't have baseball, but we've got just about everything else going for us. We've got NFL football. We'll have college football. So the college football regular season will be over, but we'll have college football bowls, which will run every single day, just about, of the Capper contest. We'll have the college football championship games. We'll have the Army-Navy game, and then we'll have college football bowl season as well. And then we'll have all the way through the college football playoffs, the opening round of the playoffs, which are on December 31st. And that would be really cool if it came down to decide everything on those playoffs. But that's the way that it's going to work. We're really excited about it. We're running 2 contests, just like we've done in the past. One will be on Twitter, and one will be on Instagram. On Instagram, I'm not familiar with it. So it's at PickDawgz, just like Twitter, the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. So,
absolutely.
So I'm going to make a little thing that I'll post on there so there's no confusion. So what we're going to do, step 1, okay, of the contest, and I'll say this quick in the video because I know people lose their attention span fast when I start talking. But so before we get going about the contest, this is what you need to do. Joe is going to make a post, and she'll make it fancy, right? Because that's what she does. And it will say, like very fancy. And it's going to say, enter the contest here. She's going to pin it on Twitter to the top. I don't know how Instagram works. She'll pin it to the top.
It will be in one of our little story bubbles.
Everyone that hits I'm in, right? Respond I'm in to this post. We will do a reply to you, and we will assign you a number. Okay? If you don't get a number after you've done it, you don't have to have an account for a certain period of time. But there's all sorts of rules that it's really not going to matter, right? It's not going to matter. You can't hide. We don't want a hider. We don't want a fake. You're not going to be able to do that and work with me. It's not going to happen, okay?
No,
so
there's no point to enter the contest if you're not yourself.
Yeah, there's no point because you won't get hired. You can't win. Well, you can win, but you will not be hired. Basically, the way that it'll work is you just respond to the post and you say, I'm in. And we will assign you a number. And then this way, when you enter your picks each day, that will be your number in the contest. So I'm number 64, entry number 64. These are my 3 picks for today.
Yeah.
So it'll be your reference number in these contests. I hope you win. I'm excited to see. And I'll tell you what, because of some of the components that Joe came up with, which are unbelievable, we couldn't think of these ourselves last year when it was Rod, Chris Ruffalo, and myself trying to figure it out. We think that we're going to be able to find more cappers than just the winners of the contest. So last year we had a contestant that did not win, but I felt that because of the way that they performed in the contest, not only with the quality of their picks and I like the style of their picks. Yeah, you can enter both. You can enter both contests. One on Instagram, one on Twitter. You can enter either or both. It doesn't matter. Okay? But last year we had a contestant who did not win. But I like the way that they put their picks in. They were consistent. They didn't miss one day. They had a very good winning record, and it was consistent winning. It was like they had losing days here and there, but it was mostly consistent winning and doing it the right way, not trying to game the system, anything like that. And that person, I reached out and they're on our site, and they're on our shows, and they do all this stuff. That person is Joe Von Burks. Is that person. Joe has muted her dog. So it can happen. It's not just the 2 winners. The 2 winners will, as long as they meet the qualifications, will become cappers on the sites. There will be conditions. I assure you of that. It's like, it's not just because you win. I don't have a choice that, that you can't, not to hire you. But unless you're, unless you're an asshole, you're pretty much going to be in. I mean, that's the way that it works. I can't work with, there's certain people I struggle to work with. I'm human. I'm a normal person. I know you guys see one side of me on these shows, and I try my best to give my positive light. But you guys know it's like I have a breaking point. Everybody does, and that's why you see other people who have had other opportunities taken away from them because of reactions that they had, right? Yeah. And you see this all the time, and you see it, not just with me, but you saw it with, someone from Wager Talk this happened to, who got a job with ESPN, and it was taken from them for responses that they had on social media. You saw it with, when they're trying to replace Alex Trebek on Jeopardy. The job was taken away from several people there for things that they had done on social media, after they had offered the job to them. So it's like, it's not just Mitch that's the jerk up here, right? It's everybody, because you get it from all sides. You do the best that you can, but it's like, I have an option. It's my company, at the end of the day, and I can have whoever I want work for me, whether they win a contest or don't win a contest. So it's like, we want people that, to, yes, it's absolutely set in stone that it's only on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah. It's set in stone. If you don't have a Twitter, if you don't have an Instagram, you don't want to have a Twitter, you don't want to have an Instagram, well, then you're not going to be in the contest. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? It's like, it's not like, well, we're going to make this grand exception. It's not going to happen. No. Twitter and Instagram.
No, we can't run it over Facebook as
well. No, or anything else. TikTok, none of those things. We're only doing Twitter and Instagram. Next year.
Yeah, and I think between the two, it's a good mix, right?
Next year, it might be Grindr. I don't know. I don't even know what I don't know. They have that one. They have the other ones.
I don't think Grindr is something we want to run on, but that's just from what I've been told about it.
All right, I'll ask Brian. You swipe up or sideways, or is that, I don't even, what's that one called? The dating app, the Swiper, the Swipe.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah.
You could run it on Tinder. Who knows, But this year it's Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah,
and they're
absolutely.
both at PickDawgz. Both of them are at PickDawgz. I was in the process of making that when it's answering your questions. Yes. We'll run our contest on Swipe Up for Packers. Swipe down for, is that how? I've never even seen it. I've heard about it.
Oh, too funny. No, I'm excited. And you guys, we are going to have the video component for this. And I think it's going to be fantastic. We want to make sure people are comfortable talking about their picks on camera and putting their face and their name.
It's just such an important part of what we do.
Yeah.
It really is. We have our morning show. We have our weekend shows. We have all the cappers come by as much as they can. Damian Sash will be joining us this Saturday. He hasn't been on yet with us. But not all the cappers are on all the time. We also do the drive-through. Yes, we're going to post. The rules are going to be posted on the websites as well as on Twitter and Instagram, or a link to the rules, at least on the websites. Yeah. That's what I'll probably do. I'll probably make a post on PickDawgz with the rules, and then we'll just link to it in these posts. But the thing is, you need to follow us on these in order to even get started.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like I said, the first thing you do is Joe's going to create a post. You respond. I'm in.
Yeah.
You will be assigned with a reply with a number. If it is, I don't know, we'll give it 3 days, 2 to 3 days, not like 10 minutes after you say it, but like 2 days or something, and you haven't gotten your number back, then DM us.
Yeah.
And say, I didn't get my number.
And if you see everyone else hasn't got their number, maybe it's just a clue that we just haven't assigned the numbers yet.
Yeah, maybe Joe messed it up. Who knows what happened.
Yeah.
Or Rod or whoever.
And that post will be coming. Don't expect it within a minute after this show. So yeah, we will get it up.
I promise. But let me just just put this up real quickly. There. All right. Now, rule number 1. 3 picks per day. You can make up to 3 picks per day in the contest. So it runs December 1st through December 31st. So 31 days in the contest. You can enter up to 3 picks per day. Okay? That's the most you can enter. If you enter against the spread, well, then it's minus 110 or plus 100, just a regular scoring system. But if you use money line bets in sports like hockey, or bet NFL or college football or college basketball money line bets, the maximum money lines that you can do are 175. So if it's plus 175, that's the max you can get on a money line. If a team is plus 275 or plus 300 or plus 500, you can pick that team still on the money line, but you'll only get plus 175 in your score.
Yeah.
If you have, if you're picking a favorite on the money line, the most you can go is minus 175. If it's higher than minus 175, it will be graded as a loss at minus 100. All picks must be entered by 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's no exceptions.
No.
11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All contestants will be given a number, like I just said, prior to the contest. That number should be included in all posts when you're posting your picks. All of them. There it is again. Can I still enter if I don't have Twitter or Instagram? If you open a Twitter or Instagram account, you can. If you don't open a Twitter or Instagram account, it's going to be difficult for you to enter on Twitter or Instagram without having an account there. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know. Some of you guys are freaking miracle workers, so I'm not going to put it past you. But, I know you guys are impressive. I know the PickDawgz community can do anything. These are some can-doers. We're doers, and Joe knows that. That's why she came.
I absolutely do. Yeah. I am so happy.
Our guys are the best. It's like they're entering on Twitter and Instagram. They don't even have a freaking account, but they're posting pics.
Yeah.
It's like, use your mom's account, your sister's account, whatever, as long as it's the same account that's been entered into the contest. Anyways. All winners will be subject to all conditions with an asterisk. These conditions are still a work in progress right now, and they will be throughout the contest. But as of right now, the conditions are you can't be another site, Twitter handicapper, Instagram handicapper, that is simply in the contest or wants to be on our site to promote your brand. We want someone who's going to be part of PickDawgz or Sports Shop Place or both.
Yep.
That's.
And I think that's not a big thing to ask, Mitch, at all.
And the other one is that the other condition is you just can't be an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like. I'm super independent, and most of the people that work with us are super independent. We don't get together. If you have questions, if you need help, if you need coaching, like on entering picks or pricing and things like that, we're more than there to help you. But as far as like everyday help, help every day in and out, it's not going to happen.
No, there'll be a little bit of hand-holding, but not that much.
Yeah, at the beginning especially.
Yeah.
But it generally won't be me. I mean, you'll have my phone number, you'll have my information, of everything to reach me, but and the other condition is also that you'll be subject to the standard handicapper agreement that we have for all of our handicappers. And believe me, I had my lawyers write it, but it's all in very plain English intentionally. So there's no confusion. It's not like I'm going to sue you, you're going to sue me type agreement. The agreement is 100% to say, this is what the expectations are as a handicapper at our site, and this is what you can expect from me. When are you going to get your money?
Yeah.
How are you going to get your money? How is that going to work? Right? Stuff you would care about, right? Stuff I would care about. Get your freaking picks in by this time every day.
Yeah.
Pick winners. Get your freaking picks in.
Don't
do what
message
you
Mitch
say you're
10
going to
times a
do.
day.
If you say
Yeah.
you're going to be on a show, show up. I mean,
Absolutely.
not hard.
And that's a really good thing about our crew, Mitch. We actually have a great group of guys that show up day in and day out when they say they're going to. So we need more of those people.
Absolutely. That's what this is all about. That's
Yeah.
really what this is all about. So here's the big rule. This is the Joe Madden rule. Number 6. We call this one the Joe Madden rule. Every Friday during the contest, in addition to, so every day there's going to be a post, and it's going to say, enter your picks here for today's contest. And Joe's going to post it at midnight or the night before, or, whatever, for the following day. Okay. And then all the picks will just be a reply to that on Instagram and on Twitter. And you'll respond to them. But every Friday, you will do your picks that way. But in addition, on your own social media account, whether it be Instagram, whether it be Twitter, whether it be both, but if you're both, they have to be separate.
Yeah.
Okay. You must do a 1-minute video with your picks. Just 1 minute. It could be 2 minutes. You don't want it 10 minutes, like a minute or so, just saying, these are my picks. I like South Carolina State today. I really think they're going to slaughter Alabama, on the football field. I just think that they're way too tough and Alabama's overrated. I really like the Georgia Bulldogs today. I like the way they've been playing defense, whatever. It doesn't need to be scripted, but it is important because, number one, we want to see that you're a real person, and number two, that we can have you on the shows.
Absolutely. So for Instagram, the videos will have to be under a minute. So if you want to do multiple videos, we'll get kind of complicated.
No,
so let's not
quickly.
do that.
Yeah, speak quickly.
And then with Twitter, 1 minute and 45 seconds, I believe you have for your video on there. So a little bit longer time to explain yourself. But again, if you're giving out 3 picks, you can give them out nice, quick, and fast with some stats.
How about on Grindr? How long do they get on?
I don't know. You said that, and I was like, I've heard someone joking about Grindr before.
What about the other one? What's the other one that we said? The swipe
Tinder.
left, swipe right. Tinder.
Tinder.
How long do you get for the Tinder videos?
I don't know if Tinder allows videos. That'd be kind of terrifying if it does. I have no clue.
All right. Just check.
I'm not on Tinder, so I don't know.
All right.
I've heard, yeah.
So, and here's another important rule, that if you miss, every time you miss a day of not putting picks in, so Christmas Eve we're still looking at, and that might be the exception and the day off in the contest, and we might actually extend the contest to January 1st, which is also a great day for sports.
Yeah.
December, maybe we'll do that. Extend it to January. We'll just say that December 24th. Excuse me. I gotta grab my stock options.
Yeah, you guys, it goes straight over Christmas. So, and that's one thing you have to realize, being a capper, there isn't a day off. It's not like we go, okay, tomorrow is my nephew's uncle's birthday, so I'm taking off tomorrow. I'm not capping tomorrow. And next week is my girlfriend's birthday, so I can't get my 3 picks in, right? Like, don't come at us with that, because everyone has the time to get it done.
So for every time you miss a day, it's going to be graded as minus 300, like 3 losses is the way that we're going to do it. It was originally going to be 200, but I'm going to make it 300. If you miss
I
a
think
day,
it's important.
Yeah, it's very important. If you miss a day, it's minus 300. If you miss more than 3 days, you're out of the contest.
Yeah.
But, December 31st, there's a lot of bowl games too, so it's
Absolutely.
like if there's a tiebreaker, we could have that on January 1st, if there's tiebreakers or something. But I don't think it's going to come down to that. It never has before. Anyways.
I like it. Are we still going to do some sort of elimination rounds as well, Mitch?
I think that after 15 days, if you're more than 2,000 units out of the lead, judging by 100 is 1 unit, then you'll be eliminated.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's because at that point you have not a real hope to win it.
Yep. Bob,
But it's going to be a fun contest. I can't wait to see the videos. I can't wait to see everyone's sharing it on social media.
Yeah, if you're Bob the
wanna get a
Capper,
lot
you
of
will not be on
interaction.
our website. I can tell you that one. The starting pay for the capper is in the contract, and I'll discuss that with the winner.
Yeah.
But no one's ever had a problem with it. No one's ever said that's not good enough. It's a better starting than you'll get at any of the other websites as a starting capper.
Absolutely. So the Friday videos will be for those Friday games.
Yeah, all the picks are going to be the day of the game.
Yeah.
You know, the day of the game. And I just think, Friday's fine. There's always games on Fridays. And, I think Christmas Eve might actually be a Friday, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is. So for that week, it will have to be Saturday. We'll make an exception. Or we can change it. We can make it Thursdays as video day.
We can do Thursdays as video day. I think a lot of people like that with Thursday night football as well.
Yeah, let's do Thursdays as video day then. All right, we change it. Every Thursday.
Here we go, guys. Rules are changing on the fly, so it's Thursdays for those videos.
And then the other rule is that number 8 is that any disputes, any issues are settled by me, and my word is final, and that's it. There's no
absolutely.
I get to make the decisions.
Yeah.
And you can plead your case all you like, but it's like the decision is the decision. Christmas is Saturday, so Christmas Eve would be Friday. So let's do it Thursdays then as the video pick. Or we could do that week as Thursday. I don't know. We'll figure.
Let's just leave. I think every week is Thursday. That works well.
Every Thursday.
Right?
Oh yeah, because that way that Thursday will be just loaded with NBA games.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I love the NBA.
And then we can also look at some of those video submissions on Fridays on one of our shows as well. Or something.
Yep.
We'll see.
There'll be some light college basketball days in there. I know that, But there'll be other sports, and there'll be plenty to get this done. And then by January 1st, you'll have a capper. And by, you'll cap in the NFL playoffs with us, Super Bowl, March Madness. Yeah,
it's
NHL,
all going to go in a blink. Wow.
It's going to, oh, boy, that's a good one. So, the eligible sports is going to be NFL, college football, NFL, NBA, NFL, college football, basketball, and NHL. And that's it. Just those 5, the big 5. We do cover other sports, but we're just going to concentrate on those 5. Because if you can do those 5, then you have what it takes to be a capper here. It's like if you can't do those 5, then, or at least 4 of the 5. No UFC. No. We don't really sell UFC picks or boxing. I love boxing. I like it. Picks need to be in by 11 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah. By the time we start the live show. Just like they do for the cappers on the site. Same time.
Yeah.
Cappers on the site, the picks have to be in by 11 a.m. Eastern time. And on the weekends, it's actually earlier. But we'll let you guys go till 11. And then we'll bust your balls when the weekend comes in. From the winner, we'll have to get used to doing it early on those days.
Yeah.
So last year, James Clark we got, and Jovan Bertz from the contests that are still with us. We had one other winner, no longer with us. Just goes to show you it's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do it. You can do them the night before. It's up to 3 picks per day.
Yeah.
Up to 3 picks per day.
Yeah, and I'll make sure that post is up for the next day. Probably after our VIP shows in the
Joe'll
afternoon.
be on it when she comes rolling in from the bar. She'll just slap it up there from the saloon.
Exactly.
Joe comes down. Hold on a second.
It won't make any sense. You guys will just know.
Hold on a second. Gotta post this.
The one-eyed post. Yeah.
Everyone will be receiving a number. That was exactly like last year. I'm hoping that on Twitter and Instagram we can give people the same numbers, but I don't think it's going to be possible. We could try.
Yeah.
Maybe we could ask people on Instagram or on the Twitter if they're doing both. They could write the word both, and we could just give them the same number on both.
Absolutely. That would be very helpful if you guys could do that.
Any questions? Be sure to leave a question in the comments after this video if you're watching a replay of it. Joe and I will be doing more videos on this. I'll be doing posts on it. We'll be talking about it every day. But Joe will probably put that first post up within the next couple hours.
Ready? Set.
I got to get the rules together on the post.
And I do have a question for you. So with people entering both contests, are they entering the same picks on Twitter as Instagram, or can they do different picks? And then how are we going to deal with if they're putting the Flames on one and the Oilers on the other, and they're just flipping their picks? Because the system could be gamed very easy. If you're only putting in 2 picks a day and you're picking on one side of the
what if you go 500 on on 1, 2? There's no it's not gonna matter.
Okay,
but it's free to enter. You can enter the same picks on both, or enter different picks. It's up to you. If it doesn't win on one, who knows? It's probably not going to win on the other.
Yeah.
Last time they were pretty close. Overall, I believe one of the contests really came down to the last week or so. I was surprised how many people had winning records last time. But I'm excited for it. But thanks everyone for joining us. You'll be beating yourself. No one beats themselves like I do, David. Don't worry about it. I've made a career out of it. Like yesterday, I gave out the Jets on the show, and it's like my premium pick was not on the Jets. It's like, it wasn't on the opposite side, but it might as well have been. But thanks, everyone, for joining us. Let's make it a winning day. And I look forward to a good contest. It's going to be fun. Hopefully
it's going to be a blast.
Hopefully we get at least two, maybe more.
Yeah.
Brand new awesome cappers for PickDawgz and Sports Chat Place. Be doing shows with Joe Madden. That's not a big enough prize for you. Ooh, what a prize that is.
What a prize. Wow, where do I sign up for that?
People are like, maybe not. Have a great day.
Every day with Joe Madden? Yeah.
Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, of course, tomorrow afternoon we'll have our Circa and Westgate picks.